Have you ever glanced at someone's hands and immediately guessed their age? Not by their face, not by their stance, but because the hands themselves whispered the truth. Now pause for a moment. When was the last time you truly examined your own hands? Not a quick glance, not in passing, but really studied them. But do they mirror the youthful energy you feel inside? Or do they silently expose the years you have tried to outrun? Most people never consider this. They spend on facial creams, splurge on serums, shield their jawlines, chase away wrinkles near the eyes. Yet hands, our hands, are largely forgotten. And hands never lie. Your hands endure everything. Daily work, sunlight, harsh chemicals, the air drying them out. Slowly, without asking permission, they begin to change. Age spots appear. Fine lines deepen. Skin thins, darkens, roughens. Then one day, it hits. Whether shaking someone's hand, holding your phone, signing a document, a sudden drop in confidence reminds you. Aging is happening. It does not hurt physically, but psychologically it whispers, you are growing older, you are losing, and time is unstoppable. Here is a truth few acknowledge. Aging is natural. Neglect is optional. Your body is capable. Your skin is smart. It knows how to repair, regenerate, and heal, but it requires support. Age alone is not the culprit. Silent damage accumulates. Small harms, tiny neglects, daily oversights. Over time, these build visible results. That is the intersection of psychology, biology, and life. Consider this. Why do some at 60 have hands appearing 40, while others at 40 look 60? It is not chance. It is awareness. Awareness drives action. Action leads to transformation. You are here because a part of you seeks change. Not drastic surgery, not expensive procedures, not convoluted routines. You desire something simple, fast, and effective. You want the pride of extending your hand confidently, the assurance that your exterior reflects your inner vitality. Remarkably, in just 15 minutes, visible reversal of years of damage can begin. But first, understanding why your hands age faster than other parts of the body is essential. Knowledge brings control. Control eradicates fear, removes helplessness, and propels momentum. Hands have fewer oil glands than the face and dry quickly. They are exposed to ultraviolet rays almost every day, while driving, cloudy skies included. Sunlight breaks down collagen, the protein that keeps skin firm. Without it, wrinkles emerge faster. Oxidation and inflammation damage cells. Dehydration deepens lines. Gradually, hands begin to reflect accumulated stress. Yet damage is not fate. The body responds rapidly when signaled correctly. Proper nourishment, deep hydration, and protective care trigger repair and renewal. Most fail because they try once, see little change, and quit. True transformation starts with belief. Belief fuels consistency. Consistency produces visible proof. Visible proof builds unshakable confidence. By the end of this journey, you will learn not only what to use, but exactly how to apply it correctly, maximizing results without wasted effort. This extends beyond hands. It is about identity. Attending to small details sends a message. I respect myself. I continue to grow. I refuse to age passively. Hands that have built, worked, loved, and protected deserve reciprocal care. Hands age faster than we realize, not due to cruel time but constant exposure. Daily, unshielded from sunlight, skin suffers. Not just at the beach, but while walking, driving, or sitting near windows, ultraviolet rays penetrate and damage collagen fibers beneath the surface. Collagen provides structure and firmness. Weakening collagen causes skin to fold and lines to harden. Sunlight is only part of the story. Hand washing strips away natural oils, our essential defense. Without them, moisture escapes, the barrier weakens, skin becomes fragile, dries out, and wrinkles accelerate. Oxidation, pollution, chemicals, stress, all contribute silently. Damage is subtle, accumulates invisibly, but skin feels it. Pigment cells react to inflammation, creating age spots. Lack of hydration deepens wrinkles. This is not weakness. It is biology responding to stress. The powerful realization is that restoration works similarly. Small, consistent habits support repair. Skin is alive. It regenerates, replenishes cells, rebuilds structure when supported. Aging is not the enemy. Insufficient targeted care is. Focusing solely on the face neglects deeper needs of hands: hydration, protection, consistent nourishment. When you understand why your hands changed, frustration fades, helplessness disappears, intelligent action begins. Knowledge transforms you from a victim of time into a strategist. Strategists stop chasing random solutions, stop buying products out of desperation, stop equating price with effectiveness. Instead, they ask, what does my skin truly require? The answer: hydration, protection, repair. Age spots form when pigments accumulate in sun-damaged, inflamed areas. Wrinkles deepen when collagen weakens and moisture is lost. Visible change demands addressing root causes. Skin requires deep hydration that plumps cells, softens fine lines almost immediately, and smooths the surface. Collagen support rebuilds internal structure, firming the skin from within. Antioxidants prevent ongoing harm. Repair alone is futile if damage continues. Most people fail because they seek overnight miracles, ignore the process, and quit too early. Powerful change occurs when biology and discipline align. 15 focused minutes can trigger visible improvements. Consistency converts improvement into lasting results. Hope returns when you realize hands are undersupported, not irreversibly damaged. Hope motivates action. Action produces proof. Proof rebuilds confidence. This is not for others. It is reclaiming control over your aging process. It starts with one decision: to stop neglecting small details, because they compound into visible differences. The simple element enabling this rapid transformation is widely accessible, natural, and potent. Used correctly, it draws moisture into skin, balances pigmentation, supports circulation, and improves nutrient absorption. Moisture revitalizes hands. Deep hydration plumps cells, softens lines, smooths rough texture, and evens tone. How you apply matters. Rush, even the most stubborn dark patches begin to lighten as hydrated skin catches and reflects light evenly. Yet, hydration by itself is insufficient. Dead skin cells must be removed carefully, so fresh skin can breathe freely. Circulation should be stimulated, allowing nutrients to reach cells faster. Moisture must be locked in, preventing it from escaping minutes later. This is where the 15-minute principle becomes transformative. For a short, focused span, you apply products deliberately. You massage slowly. You pause, letting absorption occur. During this window, blood flow surges. Cells receive oxygen, and nourishment penetrates deeply. Almost instantly, the surface feels softer and appears brighter. This is not an illusion. It is the skin responding. Your body reacts swiftly when supported correctly, but the real truth runs deeper. Visible changes are merely the start. True transformation emerges with daily repetition. Choosing self-care is not optional. Every time you prioritize discipline over neglect, you reinforce something far greater than the skin itself. You strengthen your identity. Identity has far more influence over your future than age ever will. As your sense of self shifts, your expectations rise. You stop asking if something will work and begin asking how to make it work fully. That is genuine power. Consider this. Age spots and wrinkles are not enemies. They are signals. They indicate that your skin needs attention. When you respond appropriately, results come rapidly. This simple method succeeds because it works with biology, not against it. Intense hydration, gentle exfoliation, and purposeful massage activate 3 critical systems simultaneously. First, microcirculation improves. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients efficiently. Enhanced circulation accelerates repair. That pinkish glow sometimes seen after a massage is life returning to the skin's surface. Second, cellular turnover is stimulated. Dull, dead skin gently removed reveals brighter layers underneath. Even minor brightening can make age spots appear visibly lighter in a short time. Third, proper hydration locking restores elasticity. Flexible skin bends without cracking and appears smooth rather than fragile. Here lies a psychological advantage often overlooked. Even slight improvements reflected in the mirror trigger motivation. The mind acknowledges progress. This is working. That belief propels continued effort. True reversal happens through consistency. Many quit too soon, expecting dramatic overnight change. Visible softening within minutes is just the spark. Long-term renewal is the fire. You are not chasing perfection. You are creating momentum. Momentum, once ignited, becomes unstoppable. Hands can appear brighter, softer, stronger, but more importantly, you begin proving to yourself that change is achievable. That belief spreads into all areas of life. When it does, aging is no longer seen as inevitable decline. It becomes manageable because aging is not the enemy. Carelessness is. Now, let's examine why the 15-minute practice works so effectively when applied correctly. Skin has layers. The outermost layer is visible, yet beneath it, cells constantly regenerate, collagen fibers repair, and moisture fluctuates hourly. Applying deep hydration while stimulating the skin properly produces immediate surface plumping. Fine lines soften as hydrated cells expand slightly. Wrinkles appear diminished within minutes, not because the skin is magically younger, but because it is supported. Dark spots fade more gradually. Yet exfoliation and increased circulation reduce the accumulation of damaged pigment on the surface. Even subtle brightening produces a noticeable effect. Visible progress generates emotional momentum. Each small change shifts your mind from doubt to belief. Doubt drains energy. Belief cultivates discipline. Many fail with skincare, not due to weak methods, but because they stop before momentum takes hold. 15 focused minutes are not merely a routine, they are a declaration. They signify intentionality, a refusal to age passively, and respect for details often ignored. When you honor these details, results naturally follow. Your hands have borne years of work, struggle, success, and growth. They deserve reinforcement. They deserve renewal. This is not vanity. It is alignment. When your external appearance mirrors inner energy, confidence returns naturally. Confidence alters behavior. You shake hands without hesitation, gesture freely, stop subconsciously covering your arms. Such shifts may seem minor, yet psychologically they are profound. Confidence is built on evidence. Seeing smoother skin, brighter tones, and softer fine lines signals progress. Progress builds self-trust. Self-trust changes how you present yourself to the world. The body rewards consistency more quickly than most anticipate. Skin cells continually renew. By practicing the 15-minute ritual daily, hydration levels strengthen over time. Collagen support improves. Surface protection reduces ongoing damage. This approach does not fight time. It cooperates with biology. The combined effects of hydration, gentle exfoliation, and mindful massage compound. The first day yields softness. The first week delivers brightness. The first month produces visible renewal. Yet, success requires a commitment to avoid quitting. Many chase overnight transformations, overlooking steady, visible improvement. Steady progress is true power. It is sustainable. It is controlled. Control provides peace. You are not erasing years. You are choosing intentional aging, protecting what exists, and restoring what can be renewed. Hands can appear younger, yes, but more importantly, you confirm that small, disciplined actions generate real change. This lesson extends far beyond skin. Once understood, it reshapes mindset permanently. Emotional reactions to every aging sign diminish. You respond intelligently instead. Self-care is not about doing more. It is about doing what works consistently and correctly. Most people wait for visible damage before acting. They see wrinkles, panic, purchase random products, and quit when results do not appear instantly. Those who maintain youthful hands act early. They stay consistent. They protect before damage becomes permanent. Prevention outweighs repair. Hands respond beautifully to regular hydration. A robust skin barrier retains moisture. Sustained moisture improves elasticity, softening wrinkles before they deepen. This simple chain reaction depends on discipline, not motivation or emotion. Motivation fluctuates. Discipline persists even when desire wanes. This is where true transformation manifests. The 15-minute practice is more than appearance. It cultivates self-respect, a pattern of care, prompt action, and attention to small details. Over time, these small actions reshape self-perception. You begin feeling more in control, grounded, and aware of your choices. Internal shifts reflect externally. Hands look healthier, but more importantly, they feel like they belong to someone who values themselves. That deeper result influences the mind. Gradually, you expect more from yourself. Calmly, steadily, without stress, cultivating direction. Self-respect is consistent, not loud. Examine your hands. Every line, spot, and texture tells a story, not of failure, but of exposure, time, and neglect. Nothing is permanent damage as commonly assumed. Skin continuously adapts, repairs, and responds. Provided the right environment, improvement occurs. Science confirms this, but psychology amplifies it. Seeing even slight progress motivates further effort, creating a positive feedback loop. Effort yields results. Results build belief. Belief generates consistency, and consistency drives transformation. The 15-minute method excels not merely in altering surface appearance, but in reshaping identity. You evolve from a passive dreamer into an active creator of change. That identity shift is permanent, stronger than fleeting habits. Caring for your hands, even in simple ways, sends a clear message. I take action. I do not neglect myself. I improve. The brain recognizes and aligns with this message. As actions and identity converge, improvement feels natural. Results stop being temporary. They become integral to who you are. Change stops feeling forced. It becomes lived experience. Most transformations succeed or fail, not due to knowledge or methods, but through repeated practice without emotional resistance. Skin does not respond to intention alone. It reacts to consistent signals. Hydrate it regularly. Adaptation occurs. Protect it consistently. Strength increases. Stimulate gently. Renewal follows. Over time, these small signals accumulate, creating lasting transformation. This is the way visible progress occurs. Pause and consider your hands once more. They are among the most exposed parts of your body. They bear the weight of daily life and interact with the world constantly. Because of this, they reveal your habits more clearly than nearly any other part. But here is the turning point. When you deliberately start caring for them, you break the cycle of gradual decline. You insert repair into a system that has been neglected. The body responds to that shift immediately, not flawlessly, not instantaneously in every instance, but enough to inspire belief. Belief is potent. Once you are convinced that improvement is achievable, you stop quitting prematurely. Doubt no longer disrupts your consistency. You persist long enough to witness genuine results. This is the overlooked advantage many fail to recognize. People underestimate the power of repetition and overestimate what a single effort can accomplish. Biology favors repetition. Psychology amplifies it. Combined, they create transformation that feels inevitable. Each time you complete the 15-minute ritual, you are not only caring for your skin, you are teaching your mind to trust action over hesitation. That trust initiates a profound internal shift. You stop overanalyzing simple steps. You cease postponing care. You abandon the illusion of perfect timing. True transformation thrives not in ideal conditions, but in repeated, ordinary moments. Focus back on your hands. You are doing more than refining texture. You are reshaping how your body responds to care. When hydration and gentle stimulation are consistent, your skin becomes more efficient. It retains moisture longer. It repairs faster. Daily stress leaves it less vulnerable. This is adaptation, one of the most formidable forces within the human body. Yet another layer often ignored is emotional. Observing even minor improvements changes self-perception. Frustration diminishes. Awareness grows. Criticism softens, replaced by understanding. This emotional shift is crucial. How you feel about your body influences how you treat it, which in turn governs its response over time. Neglect slows repair. Attention accelerates it. Skin is always responsive. Consistency is not merely habit, it is communication. By investing attention, you signal to your body, "I am present now," and the body listens. Age spots fade, skin tone evens. Texture smooths, not because time reverses, but because support increases. This is the often missed secret. Transformation is not about turning back the clock, but about enhancing responsiveness. When your system adapts, everything looks improved. That improvement becomes your new baseline. Once it does, progress ceases to surprise you. It becomes expected. This psychological shift is profound. Expectation drives behavior. Anticipating improvement leads you to act in ways that sustain it. Consistency follows. Attention deepens. Abandoning the process after a few days no longer occurs. Consider your hands again. They are not merely skin and structure. They are memory. They hold traces of past actions, exposures, and unexamined habits. Here is the encouraging reality. Just as damage accumulates gradually, repair builds incrementally and is therefore controllable. Proper hydration allows skin to retain moisture more effectively. Supporting circulation ensures nutrients reach cells promptly. Reducing dryness enhances surface flexibility and smoothness. These changes are not dramatic initially, they compound. Compounding is the most powerful kind of change, subtle yet enduring. Small daily actions often seem insignificant, but biology disregards appearances. It responds to repetition. Psychology follows the same principle. Every small act of self-care reinforces a pattern. That pattern communicates, "I am responsible for myself." Repeated enough, this transforms into identity. At that point, you are no longer trying to repair your hands, you are sustaining them. Maintenance always surpasses repair in ease and efficiency. This is the turning point most never reach. Once in maintenance mode, your mindset calms. Panic-driven solutions fade. You continue what works. Stability emerges, and stability preserves results. Recognize a simple truth. Your hands are in constant motion, always exposed, always interacting. They reflect both neglect and care. When care becomes steady, balance shifts. Moisture retention improves. The surface strengthens. Fine lines soften. Dark spots gradually diminish as new skin replaces damaged layers. Nothing about this is random. It is biology responding to consistent support. Beneath the surface, your nervous system starts to associate care with safety. Taking intentional moments shifts your body out of stress mode. Reduced stress accelerates repair. Blood flow improves. Cellular efficiency rises. Healing quickens. This connection between calmness and recovery is often overlooked, but undeniable. Rushed care yields weaker outcomes. Stress impedes restoration. Awareness enables it. Even brief pauses alter your internal state, and that internal state drives long-term transformation. This creates a reinforcing loop. Care leads to positive skin response. Positive feedback inspires encouragement. Encouragement fosters consistency. Consistency produces visible change. Improvement does not reside in a single instance, but in repeated alignment of action and awareness. Once alignment is established, youthful hands are no longer a goal. They become a natural outcome of daily living. When results emerge organically, effort transforms into identity. Many misunderstand transformation, thinking it requires force. True change is alignment. When actions, thoughts, and habits converge, results feel natural. Return attention to your hands. Each improvement is more than cosmetic. It is evidence of internal cooperation. Your body responds to care, not neglect. That response creates observable difference. Steady hydration keeps cells plump. Consistent circulation delivers nutrients effectively. Reduced inflammation softens pigmentation over time. None of this functions in isolation. It requires repetition. This is the part most resist. Transformation without routine, improvement without discipline, results without consistency. Biology does not operate otherwise. Every system improves through repetition. Your heart strengthens through repeated use. Muscles grow via repeated stress and recovery. Skin renews through persistent support. No meaningful outcome emerges from a single action. It is patterns that drive progress. Understanding patterns stops the chase for shortcuts and builds systems instead. A 15-minute habit evolves into a system of care, a system signaling safety to your body. It communicates to your skin that support is present. When the body senses support, repair occurs gradually, steadily, predictably. Confidence grows, not from perfection, but from persistent progress. That quiet confidence manifests externally, influencing how you act and perceive your surroundings. Focus again on your hands. Your attention shifts from absence to improvement. Subtle changes accumulate into powerful momentum. Attention shapes experience. What you focus on strengthens. If damage dominates your focus, you feel stuck. If improvement dominates, progress feels lighter. Your hands are more than aging skin. They are reflections of time, habits, and intentional care. They are adaptable. Every day they respond to your input. When you invest consistent effort, even for just 15 minutes, you reinforce repair signals. You tell your skin it need not remain dry or damaged. You grant permission to restore balance. The body understands this language instinctively. This explains why small, consistent habits outperform intense, fleeting efforts. Intensity produces bursts. Consistency builds lasting structure. Structure is what skin needs most. Repeated hydration enhances elasticity. Gentle stimulation improves texture. Reduced dryness softens fine lines. These early changes are subtle, yet they accumulate, quietly forming transformation. Every time you engage in this routine, you reinforce self-respect. You prove that your well-being matters. This internal validation strengthens discipline in other areas because self-care radiates. How you treat your hands mirrors how you value your time, your body, and your future. When alignment is strong, results cease being a pursuit. They become the natural outcome of your living. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.